All right, test.
Yeah,
Wait, does this thing hear me?
yeah. I see the voice thing.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm good. All right, you want to intro this or you want me to do it?
We're episode 13.
13, yeah.
Okay, okay. Yo, 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 yo! What's up, everybody? It is episode 13 of the Ham and Juice podcast.
Hey, everybody, how are you doing? I'm Hamza, and this is my co-host Jason.
Yeah,
Jason, how you doing today? How you doing?
we are doing beautiful on this wonderful Thursday evening.
I am glad. I am very glad. Um, how are you? How are you handling staying inside?
Inside for the nth week in a row.
The
I
every
helped my
week now.
sister move a lot of her stuff out of apartment, so I got out. I did a little
That's good.
movement, a little
That's good.
exercise. That's fun, you know. And
Yeah.
so, but like I'm back here
Yeah,
with
that's
you,
good.
the
Well,
people.
the people. Personally, we're looking into maybe moving, maybe getting a little bit of a bigger place
Hmm.
because I feel a little cooped up right now. I mean, I'm sure everyone else does here too. But yeah, we're just kind of trying to get through it, trying to get some music on, trying to I guess
Yay,
just distract ourselves from this monotony of existence.
yay.
But yeah, let's get right into it. So I guess let's just break right into it. The court has granted 6ix9ine permission to shoot music videos in his backyard.
Yeah, yeah. So
So yeah, go on, Jason.
the Snitch King has come back from jail to release his art to the people once more.
It's true. Yep. He well, if you didn't know, he's actually on house arrest right now, but he's allowed to spend up to 2 hours per week in his backyard on one specific day. That
Uh-huh.
is approved by his probation officer to, of course, shoot music videos. He is also allowed to spend no more than 8 hours per day in his home recording studio located in his basement. His recording sessions must be approved by his probation officer. So
This seems like pretty regulated. Do they? So can he just film stuff in his home when he's not doing nothing, or?
I believe he only can just film it in his backyard,
Okay.
but I could be wrong here.
I think
Um,
I've never been to jail, never been arrested. Hopefully, will never be arrested. Gang,
and
gang. And it's interesting to see how 6ix9ine reacts with it. He's pretty antagonistic to everyone who called him a snitch. He's pretty receptive toward this heel role he has now been playing.
mhm.
So I'm excited to see his music.
Well, speaking of being antagonistic, he's actually a little bit antagonistic towards Mr. 50 Cent.
Yo, Fitty.
Mostly because 50 Cent has made some
Comment.
comments in an interview saying that he would not work with Mr. 6ix9ine that he's now that he's been released into home incarceration. 50 Cent's reasoning was basically just based on he wasn't raised to, I guess paraphrasing what he said here, he wasn't raised to work with snitches. It's just not how he
Ooh,
was brought up,
ooh.
which is pretty harsh. I mean, 6ix9ine has really referenced a lot of 50 Cent, lyrics. He's said multiple times that he's one of his idols,
Yeah.
and yes, 6ix9ine responds with, "Wouldn't be the first time 50 Cent abandons his son. Let me just mind my own business." So you can
Whoa.
see there's some beef here, and honestly, if I'm gonna be honest here, if they actually start going like if they have a beef and they start throwing like diss tracks at each other, that would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah, because 50 Cent's like busy writing Power, a TV show if you guys didn't
Mhm.
know, and producing a lot of great shows. And he's not been doing a lot of hip hop stuff recently. So seeing him
No,
go back
that's true.
into it, especially in a battle rap with notorious 6ix9ine,
Mhm.
crazy.
It's crazy, man. Honestly, I don't know like what to expect out of this. I'm hoping that this will be a better beef than even maybe the Drake and Pusha beef if they ever go to war about this. I think that
Yeah, when
it
you
would
bring up
be,
like being an absent father, I'm like, bro, dude, that is a
oh my
rough one, man.
god, it would be so funny. Okay.
Shout
My
out
god.
to 6ix9ine, shout out to 50.
Yeah. Well, speaking of more beef, we have French Montana claiming that
Woo!
Unforgettable has no structure. Sway
Okay.
Lee responds. Now, just to give us some context, French Montana is talking about before, I guess, he went on the track. So he is basically saying that he put together Unforgettable. He was like, I believe he said he was a scientist constructing this track
Yeah.
and putting it together. Sway,
Notorious French Montana, creator of Twisted, and creator of Unforgettable Feet Sway Lee. Beautiful
French,
song.
yeah, French Montana has been on a lot of beef lately, and he has not been winning. I mean,
What do you mean?
uh, well, there was that time when he said that he could go toe to toe with Kendrick Lamar, and I believe it was Young Thug who basically slammed him.
Yeah.
This was just last week, actually. Sway Lee went to Twitter where he let it be known that Mr. French's comments were, and I quote, cap. I'm gonna have to probably side with
Ooh.
Mr. Sway here. I mean,
Yo!
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. He also said that he has the original version of the song and that it would prove that the single was sent to Montana with structure, with I guess an actual song.
I don't know like a lot about the song making process, but it's hard to say. I know French Montana has been creative in multiple anthems and affected the culture in many ways. So I think he's pretty reputable. But on his current string of like sending a lot of trash to a lot of like rappers, I think it's
Mhm.
like I don't know if I could trust him at this moment. He's one of the greats on my Mount Rushmore. With
Fair
Logic
enough.
and a couple others. So
Quadeca, maybe, you know.
yeah, so we'll
I,
see. We'll see if he recovers from this. I believe in him.
hmm. Yeah, well, fair enough. We're gonna move on to a bit of a list we have. It's the best Drake duos ranked. It's on Complex.
Yeah, yeah,
So, I mean, Drake is one of our Canadian homeboys. He's probably the most famous Canadian artist of all time, really.
yeah,
Yeah, so we're just gonna go through this list and see what we think about it. Jay Z and Drake.
yeah, yeah.
We have Pound Cake, Light Up, and Talk Up.
Pound, pound, pound cake.
I think Pound Cake is probably the only song that most people have heard of these two, and you know what, you got to respect Hob. Not really, not really anything notable.
What? I like the lyrics. Don't you like the lyrics on
No,
Pound
no,
Cake?
no. I agree with you. I just wouldn't say that it's like a top tier collaboration or like a top like Drake duo. You know what I mean?
Uh, yeah, but this is like Jay Z, one of the
Yeah,
best.
right. Fair enough. But there's only one song in this that's really like notable. Like I love Pound Cake. Pound Cake's a great song, but like
I say a lyric. Cake, 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 cake. 500 million. I got a pound cake. How can you
hmm,
beat that?
that's true. That's a good point. Well, moving on to Rihanna and Drake. This has to be way higher up. How is this number one? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Drake has been simping for my woman Rihanna for years.
Yeah,
Years.
yeah. He get carried.
Yeah, he's been talking about this since before he got famous, how he's been simping for this woman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, classic tracks like Work and
Work.
Take Care. I mean, What's My Name?
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, this has to be way higher up. This is ridiculous. All right, number 8, Trey Songz and Drake. There
uh,
was Give Ya, Successful, and I Invented Sex. Out of these, I would say Successful is probably the best one, and every other
okay.
one, no one really remembers.
I don't.
Again, yeah, exactly. The fact that Rihanna is below
Below
Drake,
Trey
this
Song?
this is insane. This is ridiculous. I don't even.
Gross.
This is a bad list. Number 7, Nicki Minaj and Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, you remember No Frauds.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember Only.
Only.
Uh, yeah, there's a couple like Moment for Life, Make You Proud, Up All Night. But
Yeah.
No Frauds and Only. People remember that. Two Trains and Drake at number 6.
Set
I
two chains.
I don't think so.
On me? On me!
Yeah, okay. On Me. All right. On Me is pretty good. On Me is pretty good.
It's pretty
Fair
good.
enough. Fair enough. Number 5 with Party Next Door and Drake.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have Recognize, probably Party Next Door's most famous track. With You, Over
Hmm.
Here, Preach. Honestly, now that I'm reading this, Drake's song titles are just
Like
not
one or
that
two.
good. Over Here, With You, Big Amount, No Lie. make
Preach.
me proud,
Recognize.
successful, take care. Like they're all they're all so bad. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that this is pretty good. I mean, Party Next Door is known for that, moody R&B.
Correct.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, yeah. I mean, this would be probably be in top five. The Weekend and Drake.
Whoa!
This is what I'm talking about right here. The Zone, Crew Love, The Ride, classic, classic, and classic.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. I would definitely. I mean, OVOXO. I mean, probably one of the best collabs you'll ever hear
Yeah. Then they
in the
broke
hip hop.
up.
Then they broke up, but now they're back together, kind of. I don't know.
Go, bro.
Future and Drake. Jason is a massive Future
Woo!
fan.
I'm a big Future. I
Jason,
love what he says. I love what Future represents to the community and all the memes.
uh, it's true. It's true. Future is a god in the meme community simply by his face and holding books. The book of I forget. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he preaches truth.
He preaches truth. I will say that. Drake actually has a whole album with this guy. I mean, What a Time to Be Alive, Where You At,
Yeah.
Tony Montana. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, but
life is good.
life is good.
Life is good.
You can't
People
beat
say
that.
people say that Life is Good is not as good as the other Drake tracks with Future, but I disagree. I think
That's
Life is Good is great,
yes.
and people do not
Appreciate.
understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're too small brain. They need to be like a
they're
bigger brain to
they're
understand.
too tiny, man. Number two, Lil Wayne and Drake. I completely
Dude,
agree.
I love Lil Wayne
Uh,
and Drake. HYFR? Come
oh, that's a
on
good
now.
song. That's a good song. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is probably number one in my opinion.
This is so good.
This is so good. I mean, Lil Wayne is basically responsible for Drake's
Making
come
Drake.
up, honestly.
He makes Drake.
Yeah, I mean, he signed him to Young Money, and now we have Drake, basically. Yeah.
I love Lil
Um,
Wayne.
and of course, number one,
Uh-huh.
oh,
Uh-huh.
Rick Ross and Drake.
Yeah.
Free Spirit. Stay scheming. Lord knows. I'm on one. Gold Roses and Aston Martin music.
I put the money in the bank.
Aye. I would say that. This is hard. This is very hard. I would say that Drake and Rick Ross claim the luxury rap field. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
boasting with your massive mansions and your
Yeah.
beautiful yachts with
Big money.
exactly big money. What do we think about this list, Jason? What do you think?
I like top two.
Mhm.
I love Rick. I love
Rick
Lil
Ross.
Wayne. They're both really great artists.
Mhm.
I love Future and Drake. This list is pretty good, minus the Rihanna placement.
Yeah, I would rearrange some stuff around the top or the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, otherwise, uh, pretty good. You can't really hate on this
Yeah,
stuff.
we love Drake.
We do. And speaking of Drake, we are getting a Drake, I guess, mixtape tonight. Jason, what do you think about that? What's it called again?
It is called Dark Lane Demo Tapes.
Yes, sir. Dark Lane demo tapes.
Sorry, it was sideways, so I had to read it sideways.
Yeah, actually, you can check out his Instagram. It should be out by the time this podcast is out, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you look at the track list, we have Deep Pockets, When to
Woo!
Say When, Chicago Freestyle,
Yep.
Not You Too,
Good,
featuring
good.
Chris Brown, Tootsie Slide, Desires featuring Future, Time Flies, Landed, D4L Freestyle featuring Future and Young Thug. That is fresh. We have not heard that yet. Pain 1993 featuring Playboy Cardi. This track is actually basically the grail of a lot of Drake fans right now because
Okay.
we've heard snippets.
All right.
The next one is Losses from Florida with Love.
Okay.
Demons featuring Fivio Foreman and Sosa
So
Geek
it's a
and of
geek
course War. Yeah.
war.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, if you've been paying attention to hip hop in the past, I guess, couple of weeks, you're going to think, oh, wait, I already know these tracks. They're already out. And they are, but they're not released on streaming. They're just released on YouTube. So basically, what he's
Yeah.
done is he's just putting them all together along with some new tracks. This is roughly I want to say half new, half like already previously
Yeah,
released.
the only 2020 Drake song that's on streaming is "Life Is Good."
Oh shoot, that's true actually. Oh, that feels weird. Yeah, because he's been dropping a lot of leaks, hasn't he?
Hmm.
Yeah, no, that's weird. But anyway, I mean, what are your anticipated tracks in this, Jason?
You know, we already know like four of these songs, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for Desires Feet Future
Mm-hmm.
and Pain 1993.
Mm. I would say yeah, Pain 1993 and D4L4 freestyle because you get some fresh Future and Young Thug,
Yeah,
and I think these guys actually have really good chemistry together,
yeah.
and I'm excited for this. I am. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey,
I'm sure if you have TikTok or I guess even had internet access, you've
yeah,
heard of the track Savage.
bruh.
Well, she actually just remixed it. Oh my god, you're gonna keep yelling at ad-libs? Are you gonna keep doing this to me? And well, it turns out she remixed it featuring Beyonce. And the track itself, pretty good. I will say that Beyonce is really talented at rapping.
Uh huh.
I like this trend of female singers moving into rap because we've had some really good Rihanna tracks, we have some really good Beyonce tracks with this. But yeah, Beyonce basically washes this track. It's really good. But there is a bit of a controversy on this because Beyonce referenced a really well known media sharing site,
Yeah,
OnlyFans. If you do not know what OnlyFans is, good, keep it that way. If you do know what OnlyFans is, shame on you, but you understand why this is a
yeah.
bit controversial.
I don't know. Isn't there like a group of people who rates ratings on songs, like a parental advisory like thing?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, well, most rap songs are parental advisory.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
have your parents to advise you to listen or not to listen
that's
if
a
you're
good point.
underage.
Yes, please show it to your parents first.
Mm,
Listen to it with them.
yeah.
Watch their faces. See
Have a
what they
discussion
think.
afterwards.
Yes. What is OnlyFans? What does it mean for our society ultimately?
I mean, I was thinking about talking about the song and structure and if it's good or
Oh,
bad.
well, the structure of OnlyFans' pricing model, but yeah, no, I
Okay.
understand. Yeah, yeah, I think you should talk about
Song
it.
has only like like a few references, right? To OnlyFans,
Mhm.
like one maybe. Like, why are you
Maybe.
putting such a big emphasis on this, Hamza?
I'm just saying, it's just, Twitter is blowing up right now because of Beyonce referencing the social media site. I mean, if people wanna share, they gotta share. I mean, I don't see a problem with this. Anyway, moving on. Oh, sorry guys, we just had a bit of a technical issue.
Oopsie
Sorry about that.
whoopsie.
Well, moving on to the weekend refuting. Oh my god, I can't do this, guys. If you didn't know, we just spent like 10 minutes just freaking out about this because we were worried we have to re-record because we
Yeah.
are lazy. So yeah, we thought we lost everything,
Yeah, yeah.
and we thought that I had exactly 2 seconds of Jason's audio and nothing of my audio.
Skirt, skirt.
So that was nice. That was good. Thank you, Zencaster. Thank you, Shaw. Actually, um, yeah. Wow, that was not good. Well, moving on.
Yeah. Yo, yo, no, no. Yo, what happened?
All right.
Yo, we gotta keep talking or things won't be good. I think Hamza cut out on his end. Hamza, you keep cutting out. This is
I
no
cut out again.
good.
Did I cut out?
Yeah, dude, you need to check the audio. Is
What?
it recording on your end still?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Because if it's recording on your end, that means it's good.
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm recording right now.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Today we have a new story. Hamza, what's the new story?
Our audio keeps cutting out. But also, The Weeknd refutes a claim that he copied Yesayer for Kendrick Lamar's Black Panther collab "Pray for Me."
Oh
Jason, what
my
do you think about
goodness.
this?
I think this is ridiculous. I think
Mhm.
Yesayer is being uh uh a bad person in this scenario. Let's be
Pedantic.
honest. Pray for Me came out in 2018. It's
That's
been
true.
2 years, Mr. Yesayer.
They're a band.
I think I think it's time that
Uh-huh.
they figure out what's going on. It's been 2 years. If you copy the song, they should have said it the moment the song came out. You know
That's a good point.
why they waited 2 years? Because The
Mhm.
Weeknd is bigger than he's ever been before, and
That's a
now
good
he
point.
can pay them a whole bunch of money.
Mhm.
Instead of being
Mhm.
successful musical talents, Yeager decides that they will take the money from other musicians.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just to provide some context, the song that they believed was ripped, I guess, or stolen from, was made in 2007, which was released in 2007. And
Okay.
I believe what the Black Panther album came out in 2018. I want to say.
Yep, yep. Gang, gang.
So yeah, they've had a couple years
Yes.
to, I guess, submit a claim. I haven't seen anything regarding this. I really don't think that like there is really any basis here. I've listened to both tracks. They're not really alike. I mean, obviously there is some similarities, but it's just sampling, man. Like you and it doesn't even sound like he sampled it. It just sounds like he made a similar-ish sound, but you can't copyright a similar-ish sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Abel McConan. T- t- uh, point is,
His face.
The Weeknd is a very good artist,
Mhm.
and having his reputation tarnished by the
Mhm.
band Yeasayers
Mhm.
is absolutely disgraceful.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's kind of just sad. I mean, again, I don't really have all the information here, but just from my opinion here, there is no basis. There is no grounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as
So
Hamza would
moving
say,
on.
not based.
Not what? When have I ever said that? You've said base more than I have. Did you cut? Oh my god, guys! Again, sorry about the technical quality here. We're having a little bit of
We
issues.
got we got poor internet.
Yeah,
We got a lot of problems,
a lot of
but we're
problems.
dealing with it together. We the
Yep.
people
We
together.
the people. We the people. Yeah, so moving on. We have just a quick little thing on Lil Sims. She's dropping on I believe May 6th. She's a great artist. If you like her last album, which was Gray Area, she's a pretty well known UK rapper. She's a great female rapper. If you want to get into that area and you don't really know who to look for, she's amazing. Definitely recommend this EP when it comes out. Very excited, very hyped. Again, May 6th, Lil Sims.
Yeah. Also,
Um,
if you like
yeah.
UK rappers,
Mhm.
listen to Doneo feat Blanco single Vancouver. If you don't
Oh,
know,
right.
Vancouver is a song written by Doneo and feat Blanco. It's
Right.
based
Jason
on
actually
two
messaged
UK rappers, and they're really good.
me.
And if you want to listen to it, we'll link it.
We will link it. Yeah, so again, sorry about the technical quality here. We're gonna try and fix that before the next episode.
Yeah, yeah.
And next week we're actually gonna have a highly anticipated guest. I know we've been teasing this for like 3 episodes or 4 episodes, but
Three
we will.
episodes.
That is my fault. I apologize for that. But I will say, I will give you a little bit extra. We will be reviewing some of my co-host's own rapping ability. We will be listening to Jason rapping. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say here. Jason has gone again. Jason, are you alive?
Wait, what?
Oh
Really?
yeah,
In what?
yes.
Where? How?
Well, it turns out that me and Jason may have
Wow, me?
starred. Yeah, it turns out that me and Jason may have starred in a rap what do we even call it? What is this? A short film. A short film with
Yeah,
um
yeah.
a full
Skirt,
song,
skirt.
a full
Bra,
song
bra.
featuring Mr. Jason Kiddico himself.
Skirt.
Featuring
Bop, bop,
bars
bop,
that
bop.
he wrote himself.
Skrrrap.
He sounds
Kiki,
exactly
kiki.
like this.
Skrika, bop.
And he's
Bop,
gonna keep
bop,
doing
bop,
this.
bop.
Yeah. So
Scrap. Pop,
anyway,
pop.
we're gonna cut it off
What's
here,
up?
fellas. We're gonna cut it off here. I think Jason is having a seizure, and yeah. All right. Well, fun having you here, Jason. Ready for next week? And yeah.
What it turned out.
All right. See you, people.